Now, most of you already know that one of the models that is only left for Nio to unveil is the new Nio EC6. This is the model that we know that they had it back on the NT 1.0 cars, and this car was selling at roughly around 396,000 RMB or $55,000, which obviously it did sell quite good during its time. This is a model, or this is the first SUV coupe that Nio has been or was selling at the time when they were selling their NT 1.0 cars. I mean, right now, most of you know that Nio already has a sort of like an elder brother to this car, which is the Nio EC7, which Nio started delivering end of April. And now that model, you will know that some of the more visible difference is the tailgate. The EC7 has got a tailgate at the back, whereas the EC6, both the NT1 and NT 2.0, they don't have tailgates at the back, which that is the first differentiation you can of course notice from these two vehicles. So Nio, you will know that after they officially unveiled this or they launched this, they would have of course launched all of their models, or they would have completed launching their NT 2.0 models, which will then mean that Nio currently has 8 cars in the markets which they will be selling, which, ladies and gents, I believe that will boost of course the deliveries which they produce on a month to month, which will result in them generating more or tons and tons of revenue. But you will know that obviously Nio's target, or out of all these 8 models, the 2 models that are set to take Nio to the promised land is the ES6 and of course the ET5 Touring. Those are some of the models that are expected to take Nio to the next level. But even these other ones, I personally believe that they will do quite well, which is why we saw Nio obviously saying that of course they are targeting at least to deliver around 20,000 on all of their 7 models, excluding the ES6. ES6, they are targeting to sell at least 10,000 on a month to month. That is something we know, that is something we heard when Nio was presenting their Q1 earnings, which is something that obviously if you get to see that, then obviously this will definitely generate Nio some good revenues, which obviously, since they're also cutting of course their R&Ds or pausing some of the R&D so that they push deliveries, we all know that with more deliveries will mean that of course Nio will get closer and closer to profitability. So I'm very excited, and before we dig deep into this video, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. And I would really appreciate if you can just hit the like button if you are enjoying the content that I'm giving you about Nio preparing or doing final preparation of launching the new Nio EC6, which is a younger brother to the EC7. So this car, it's also quite a beauty, and I believe that it will attract quite a number of people. So if you're enjoying this kind of content, don't forget to hit the like button, as it also helps with YouTube's algorithm. So yes, without wasting any more of your time, Nio will be officially unveiling the new EC6, which obviously it is expected, or obviously one thing for sure is that it will be cheaper than the EC7, which obviously you know it ranges from around 488,000 RMB or Chinese yen, which equates to roughly around $70,000. So this, of course, EC6, chances are very high that we might see it starting below 400,000 RMB, which obviously will be a good thing because it will sort of like, of course, attract those that want to find themselves driving these cool coupes. Well, I know some of the investors keep on saying that Nio has, what they do is just unveiling many models, but they are not, their numbers are not doing that well, which obviously we know that that's about to change, or that will change starting from July, because Nio sort of like gave us a short-term commitment where they deliver massive numbers. I mean, on a month, worst case scenario in Q2 or in the second half, sorry, they are planning to deliver at least a minimum of 20,000 vehicles on a month to month, which if they can be able to do that, then chances are very high that even their annual target, probably by the time it gets to December, they will be really close to their, of course, sales target of 250,000 vehicles. Though they might not reach it, but I think they will come very close if they really pull up their socks and make sure that they sell their cars, or they make sure that their cars get sold to consumers out there so that they can revive the good sentiment around some of the investors that are panicking. So I just thought I'd just give you this quick update about, of course, the EC6, which is currently doing the final test drives or being tested, which obviously, like I said, once we get this car officially launched, it will mean that Nio currently has 8 new cars that those that want to buy the new car, they can buy or choose from these 8 latest Nio cars. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make sense in terms of stock market and investing videos. And if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy Nio for the very first time or any other stock in the stock market, please do make sure that you do on due diligence so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing into the stock market. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.